It is Q&A day. We are diving back into the old social media questions mailbag to answer your questions on Least Handy Handyman. Welcome back to Least Handy Handyman. I am Terry. I am the Least Handy Handyman, and we've got a lot of questions that have come in. Obviously, the more I'm putting my expertise out there, the more you guys are wanting me to answer your questions. So we're gonna dive into a few questions here today. All right, question 1 from Eric. Is your faucet still dripping? Next question. Aaron asks, thinking of having a patio poured at our new house, but our irrigation system has nozzles right against the foundation. I'm not gonna answer this question today, not because I don't know it, but because the answer would be very, very, very technical, and I don't think that makes for a great video. But do it. Okay, my friend has just inquired how she should go about removing the regulation-sized and installed basketball from her backyard. Great question. I've got a couple of great solutions for you. The first thing I'm gonna recommend is you get a heated torch and then just slice that thing right off. That's an easy solution, or that's solution 1. Solution 2, I think, would be right here, a samurai sword. And then you wanna have an actual samurai come in and just hi-ya, chop that thing right off. And then what you're gonna end up with is you've got a samurai, which is cool, and we're gonna have this stump, okay? We get a stump right here, but flowers. I mean, that's what I would suggest you do with that. That's how you properly remove a basketball goal. Next issue, okay, getting the grass happy. Water, seed, fertilizer, weed and feed. Fill in and be happy, right? This is a big one. How do you get the grass to grow, especially if you have a new construction home? I've got 4 ideas for you on this one. First of all, I think you need to water every single night, all night long, until the grass is there. Now, this is gonna cost you about $50,000. How bad do you want it? Okay, option 2 is, I've noticed that grass grows really well between decorative landscaping stones that I'm trying to use in my own house. So all you need to do is maybe buy a bunch of these decorative stones, put them throughout the yard, because for some reason, grass always just pops up in between, and then you gotta weed eat it. So that's an idea. Here's another question. Are you talking to your grass as you try to encourage it to grow? Because one thing about growing vegetables, growing plants, is that if you talk to them or even sing to them, then they're gonna grow a lot better. So I would consider maybe talking with your grass, maybe do some affirmations with your grass.
I'm growing. Yes, you're doing it. He can't fix a thing, but he thinks he can. My babies.
Last option on this one, very simply, AstroTurf. AstroTurf the whole thing, you don't have to worry about it. Incidentally, that's gonna be about $50,000 too. So, options. Last question today. We're having a little trouble with an unwanted visitor. We may need a handyman to repair the damage, and they've got woodpecker in there. So they've got a woodpecker. We could address the damage that a woodpecker causes, but I'd really like to fix it at the source. How do you get rid of a woodpecker? What you wanna do here is you wanna keep around some natural predators for a woodpecker so that the woodpecker's afraid and won't come onto your property. So I would suggest, it looks like it's on your front porch, I would keep on your front porch an assortment of wild cats, snakes, large birds, foxes, rats. If you keep those all on your porch, the woodpeckers will steer clear, I promise you. Well, I've done it again. I've solved the problems of multiple people in today's episode. If you want your question answered, just put it down in the comments or shoot me a direct message. I'm here to help. Least Handy Handyman. See you next time.